Here we are for round 3 of the challenge, YouTube. 2-0, and we are on the play for this one, which is where we want to be. I don't really like my hand, but I'm going to keep it. If somebody told me I was stupid for keeping this, then I'd be like, okay. My opponent appears to be tanking. Mulligan to 6. Maybe I also should have mulliganed because like the new rule is much more forgiving. I'm going to play my island first because if I have to daze something, I don't want to crack my fetch land. And I'm just going to play my, because we're either playing against an unfair deck or we're playing against we're playing a control deck or playing against a combo deck, I think. So I'm just going to jam. All right. So what are we playing against? So are we playing against Stoneblade or Miracles? Miracles has so many cantrips in their deck that I think if we were playing against Miracles, that I would have seen a cantrip. And this matchup kind of sucks to start anyways. So, and we can double daze a Terminus. I'm just going to jam this True Name Nemesis. I think we're playing against Stoneblade. Because Miracles has like Ponder, Brainstorm, Preordain, Accumulated Knowledge. Okay, I'm just going to daze this. I mean, it's not great, but like, whatever. We gotta, now that we know we're playing against Miracles, we probably have to play this game on as low of margins as possible. That's a nut draw right there. Let me tell you what. We might be able to cheese them this old Wasteland Days play, which thank you, Tannen and Lawrence Harmon, for talking to me about that one. Oh, are we going to get to do it? No, we're not. We are going to get to hit up. Okay. All right, so I'm going to wait till they cast it. And then when they go to cast it, I'm going to waste this delta and then daze the Terminus. So this is the trigger. Okay. All right, opponent saw the way around it. Good on him. I'm going to pitch. I think I'm going to pitch my daze because I can pay for Spell Pierce. I don't think I have to counter anything here. And if this all goes to hell in a handbasket, I'm going to need the Delver. And this is okay. So let all this go. Okay. Okay. And oh, I pitched my no, shoot. It didn't work, unfortunately. I didn't think about Flusterstorm. Maybe I should have pitched my Delver thinking like I'm going to lose anyways. Maybe it was wrong of me. Because Flusterstorm wasn't on my radar, to tell you the truth. I thought like the 1 mana cantrips that I was going to see from my opponent were going to be like Spell Pierce in game 1. Flip, Delver, flip, flip, flip. All right, nice. Delver be good. I'm going to lose. This is a tough game 1. Okay, just going to keep on passing. My opponent goes land Jace. We'll hit the showers. If they play a mentor, then like I'll give it a college try with 1 turn. Opponent chose not to shuffle. I should have kept that in my hand. Loosey goosey. And here, I'm just going to Fork Bolt my opponent and then Spell Pierce whatever they do here. Like I said, I'm just going to Fork Bolt now because this Fork Bolt's not going to do anything. And I've got to get something going. And now at least I have 2 bodies on the battlefield. My opponent's at 10. Like, you know, we're kind of officially in like Snowball's Chance in Hell territory. But I do have 4 bolts in my deck. All right. Opponent knew that was there and still forced. Okay. It is a 3-ball, which I believe is all they have. Okay, so let's put this back, and let's put this back. Honestly, might just Spell Pierce a Plow. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Like, I need something in play, and this Spell Pierce isn't gonna do anything. Like, I can't, if they play a land, I can't even take care of a Jace. And if we get them to 10, then all of a sudden all we need is 2 bolts. Or 9, we need 3 bolts, and we have 1 on top. But if this is a Jace, then I'm just gonna like. All right, that's 3 cards. That's okay. I mean, like, it's not ideal, but it is beatable. And I think we have an island on top of our deck. So, like, if we find True Name, we can still cast it. Snapcaster Mage. Accumulated knowledge. Did I test it wrong? Did I spell it wrong? Who said no? Oh, no, I didn't spell it wrong. probably gonna win. I'm not bolting the Snapcaster Mage. I'm just gonna hope to like rip a Trunade Nemesis and then hit them with it like twice and then hope they just like lose their mind somehow. Or maybe my opponent will like fall asleep at the keyboard. Like that's, you know, they're going to 7 is kind of like partially doing it for me. When I read it, okay. All right. Alt F4 will win. What do you mean? The old Mind Sculptor. Checking out my goods. Put a card on the bottom. Keeping that in hand for a Brainstorm. We're just going to stay ahead on clock. I'm just going to wasteland this fetch land. I'm going to play that one. I'm going to wasteland the fetch land when I get the chance. My opponent put a card on top, so I probably should fetch. I get a Valk because it's the second red source. Predict. They have predict and accumulated knowledge? Holy shit. My opponent's deck is like just full of card advantage. I am an industrial hygienist. So I work a lot of occupational health and safety, that kind of stuff. I probably should scoop just for time considerations because I don't play that fast. All right, I mean, should play my wasteland. How'd you get into that kind of work? Just what I went to school for, you know, like. All right, I'm gonna wasteland this fetch land in my opponent's upkeep. This is not sketchy at all. If they ult their Jace, I'll just hit that concede button. Not showing the trot. I do not drive an electric car. I actually don't have a car. So against Miracles, this is how we board. Get these wastelands out of here. Actually leave my Lavamancer because it's just something. Okay, so we're and I wonder if it's correct for me to pitch. I probably am supposed to pitch the Delver there, just thinking that I'm going to lose anyways. I don't know. It's tough because like if I keep that Delver, maybe I win. My opponent had a Terminus heavy draw. I mean, if I keep that Daze and then Daze their thingamajigger. All right, we're going to keep this hand. There's no threat, but we do have a brainstorm. I'm not blasting a cantrip on 1. If my opponent would like to counter this, that's okay with me. I'm just going to take the Delver. And I'm just going to shuffle and play the Delver. Gives away a little bit of, like, my opponent knows that I either hit the land or the Delver off of that Ponder. Oh, they have Volcanic, so they're blue, white, red miracles. We'll reveal Pyroblast. My opponent tries to kill this Delver, I will Brainstorm. But I don't really want to Brainstorm because I like all my cards. So I think I'm just going to pass. This deck's better than Grixis just because of the mana base. I could just force this. But then I get browned by another blast. I think I'm going to. And Force of Will, pitching a Force of Will is also, like, nice. Maybe I shouldn't pick my fight here. I could have also Brainstormed there for a Daze. I think I probably am priced in to Brainstorming now. Okay. So I'm like, okay, so maybe I shouldn't have even had that fight for that reason. I Ponder on top of my deck. I'm going to fetch before I Ponder, I believe, because I don't want to look at the Lightning Bolt. Just draw this Daze. We have Snapcaster that I can snap Ponder, probably. I think I'm just going to blast this. Because I would like to start to convert some of these blasts. Especially with having a Snapcaster Mage. The card under Snap's pretty medium, but I might snap Brainstorm at a turn. I need to find a library. What is my opponent sitting on? I'm just going to pass. Then I'm probably just going to snap Brainstorm at the end of their turn. Or snap Blast something. Maybe I just pass. This makes them commit mana at the end of their turn, I guess. I don't really have a lot going on. Wish I had my Wastelands now. Okay, opponent cycles. All right, they only have one card. All right. And we're just jamming. That's a beating. That is one hell of a last card to have. Sorry, we have 3 true names left in the deck. We basically have a blank. Like, this Daze doesn't do anything. We're just gonna play it and hope they don't have like removal or anything. Like, we're not really at that luxury. And I'm going to probably Daze a removal spell here. Because I have to start getting in chip damage, and that means that I might have to get through this Snapcaster Mage in order to get in chip damage. Because I do have 4 Lightning Bolts in my deck and 3 true names left. So, like, if I can get them to a low life total, then I'm in kind of a good spot. Did you draw another Snapcaster Mage? This Daze isn't doing anything. So I'm just doing this to make a 1/1. I think I have just counter spells on top of my deck. Maybe I was supposed to shuffle because my other cards sucked so bad. I think my opponent should pop this. Maybe do it in my upkeep. That works as well. That's not good. My opponent just has much more powerful draws than I have now. We're drawing a Daze also, which is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can like Daze plus Spell Pierce a Jace. Definitely a tough spot. I think it's just I think the Death Shadow decks just have like flaws when it comes to like I hate how the deck cantrips. That's the worst part of the deck in my opinion. Like that's bad. That's really bad. Houston, we have a problem. Makes my opponent's drawn lands. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. I can't do anything about this Jace. Well, I might be able to. All right. No, this was stupid of me to do it like that. I was thinking I could catch them on their fetch land. But this gives me an opportunity to draw like a lightning bolt before they deal too much damage to me. Me not playing the fetch land didn't really play around Jace. I am 2-0, about to be 2-1 in the challenge. We're just going to get beat up here by miracles. Yeah. All right, I concede. GG's opponent. Where are we going? Flusterstorm, Force of Will. GG's. All right, let me go here. Let's get the YouTube